right, sir. Well, welcome to Sundance Film Festival.
Thank you, man. Thank
now,
you.
this is fun. Have you been here before with any projects?
No, this is my very first time. So I only know what I've seen on Entourage.
I don't know if that's a good bar.
Yeah, but still, that's all I know. But we're gonna figure out.
Is the rest of Entourage real with the Hollywood? Does it feel like that's close enough?
I mean, kind of, but there's some things that are true and some things that aren't. But
do you have a crew? Do you have a turtle?
I don't know about a turtle, but and it's funny because the crew. I guess I do have a crew in a sense.
Yeah.
But we all work together and make things happen. So it's kind of like Entourage, only a lot more efficient.
Well, efficiency matters.
It does.
Efficiency makes movies happen and TV shows happen too.
Exactly.
So that's what's important. So to open up with shots, and you open up with shots.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, you open up with shots. You are the black officer who shoots this white unarmed. As far as we know, like I haven't watched all the episodes yet, so there's many things could have happened still. So what is it like when they told you like you're the opening salvo?
It was it was a lot, especially understanding what the premise of the story was and how we were trying to go about it. It was like a pressure, like a certain type of pressure that was on my back, and I just had to do everything in my power to show up and show out. So I pray. I mean, you've probably seen more than I have, so I pray that I've done that for you guys.
Yeah, they do a lot of CG with you. Like you fight Godzilla towards the end. It goes off the rails a little bit, but I hope it comes back. Yeah.
I like that. Perfect.
And the cool thing is that you are essentially in the middle because you're in the middle of not only the truth, you're in the middle of the people who are investigating you, but also in the middle of the police who is trying to either help you or not help you, depending on what's best for them.
Exactly. It's a weird dichotomy that Officer Beck has with both sides. Just having to play both sides, and not only that, just trying to find his way being a young black man in this town who has been accused of a crime. It's bigger than the color of his uniform now. There's so many more facets that start to build and grow as the show progresses.
Yeah, and I mean the weight is easy. I mean, there's a point where you take a run to kind of clear your head, and like just things are like around you who are like they're just trying to take you down one way or the other.
Yes. That was one of my favorite scenes to shoot, man. It was I believe Anthony Hemingway did that episode, and that was I remember that was just like I was like, dang, bro, thank you, bro. Like it was necessary to show what happens in a situation like that. How many things are around you and how we can try to block it out, but no matter what we do, as soon as we look up, it's always all around us. So yeah.
Now, of course, you dealt with racism a little bit in your career previously with the Red Tails.
Yes.
Tuskegee Airmen. So you had that, but this is almost more like visceral, like right next to you, as opposed to because you dealt with some of it, but you also got to be in a plane and have some fun and kind of cut. You got to cut a little bit of it out. Is it a little harder and it's a little harsher, trying to give yourself a little harder time to feel it more?
There's a lot more that you need to draw upon, and especially with everything that's going on right now, it's so unfortunately it's so timely, and it feels like it's always going to be timely. It seems like there's always another name that we put up on the list of people that have been hurt by police brutality or something along those lines. So it was something that was maybe sometimes too close to home. Like there were days that I couldn't even put on my uniform. Like I couldn't even bear to look at myself in a uniform, just because of everything that was going on. The Philando Castile and everything that was going on, the Alton Sterling. It was just a lot. It was a lot going on at that time. And
that's unfortunate because at the end of the day, your character is a police officer, which he should be defined as.
Exactly.
But even you are having a hard time defining him as that person too, So that's got to be an issue one way or the other for him.
It definitely is, and I think that's one of the things that we show in the show. We get a chance to see how a man kind of tries to define himself, like whether he stays with his fraternity, his brotherhood, the police force, or if he becomes part of his community, which both parties seem like they're neglecting him at the time. So it's a crazy story.
All right, well, we look forward to the show. There's a lot to come still. Like, we only watched a couple episodes. So we are looking forward to what happens to you, what you decide, because I feel like you're going to have a pivotal role in this as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are going to happen because you were there, but there's a lot of truths coming out from everywhere.
Yeah.
There's factual facts, you know,
the actual facts.
The kind of facts of that. Yeah. So we're going to deal with that for sure. But we are iHeart Media, so I have to ask you, was there any like music or anything you listen to, like does it get to get you in the mood, or just to feel the area?
There was a bunch of different songs and different things, but in more particularly that scene that you were talking about, where I'm running, I remember Anthony was like, I don't know what song you got to find, but you need to find it, and that needs to be your mode, that needs to be your mood for that run. So during that run, I was listening to Kanye West, Black Skinhead,
okay.
And it kind of it felt visceral enough that it matched with everything that was going on in the show and everything that he was going with, and kind of the mindset that he had at the time, like he's by himself and he needs to fend for himself in a sense. So yeah.
All right, well, we look forward to this. Well, you know, like I said, that was one of my favorite scenes. I'm glad that we connected on that for
exactly.
sure. We look forward to you enjoying Sundance, and you already know the snow and everything already too. So you'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Yeah. Maybe there's a deal here to be made. You know, there's always deals. It's going to be happen.
We'll definitely see.
Just avoid, Snow Dogs 3 or something. You don't want. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I know. I look like Cuba, but yeah,
no. You were in the movie. You were in the movie with him. That's why I brought it up. Which I would have brought up if I was working with him. Like, oh, it's hot out here. Not a Snow Dogs, but it's one of those days.
Oh, jeez.
I understand, but I love him too. So, and I love you. So, pleasure.
Thank you, man.
Be good.
So much.
Thank you.